If you own a home in Jupiter and you have been thinking about selling, do not price it based on what your neighbor got in 2022. That is the fastest way to sit on the market and end up chasing the price down. The market is not bad. Homes are still selling. Buyers are still here. The difference is buyers have options now, and they are a lot less forgiving when a seller comes out too high. The homes that are clean, updated, marketed correctly, and priced where they need to be are still moving. The homes that come out 5 or 10% high just to see what happens are sitting. Then the price cuts start. That is how sellers leave money on the table. I am Kyle Camerlinck with Tater Realty here in Jupiter. I watch this market every day. Now let me give you the real picture of what your home may be worth right now. So the first thing that you need to realize when it comes to valuing your home is that Jupiter is not one market. A condo by the beach, a townhome in Abacoa, a renovated home in the Bluffs, a house in Egret Landing, and a waterfront property east of US 1 are all completely different conversations and completely different markets. So when somebody says that Jupiter prices are up, that might be true broadly, but it does not automatically mean that your home is worth more in this market. Single-family homes are still holding up well, especially homes near the water, east of US 1, or in a strong, lifestyle-driven neighborhood. Buyers still want Jupiter. They want the boating, the golf, the restaurants, the beaches, the schools, and most importantly, the lifestyle. But condos and townhomes are a different story right now. Insurance costs, HOA fees, reserve requirements, financing issues. Buyers are looking at those numbers much harder than they did a few years ago. You cannot price a condo the same way you would price a single-family home and expect the same result. Now here is where sellers are getting tripped up. Most homes in Jupiter are taking roughly 69 to 90 days to go under contract right now. That does not mean the market's crashing. That just means that 2022 is not here anymore. Buyers have leverage across the market. Homes are selling around 96 cents on the dollar. Again, that does not mean you have to accept a lowball offer. It means your original list price matters more than ever. A home that comes out overpriced becomes stale fast. Buyers see the days on market, they start assuming there is something wrong with the house, even when there's not. Then the seller gets frustrated, they cut the price, and they often end up selling for less than they could have gotten if they had just priced it correctly from day one. I have watched this happen plenty of times this year, and it is completely avoidable. Now, the other thing that you need to know is that buyers are paying top dollar for turnkey right now. They do not want to deal with the contractors. They do not want permits. They do not want to close on a house, then immediately spend 6 months renovating it. A newer roof, impact windows, an updated kitchen, clean landscaping, fresh paint, and a house that shows well all matter significantly. Not because every update gives you back dollar for dollar, because usually it does not. And on top of that, buyers will discount a house that needs more work, often by more than the contractor's actual bid, because they're pricing in the inconvenience, the unknowns, the permits, delays, and the risk that one project could potentially turn into 3. However, that does not automatically mean that you should renovate before you sell. A $100,000 renovation may only add $70,000 or even $80,000 in resale value. You also risk choosing finishes the next buyer may not want. The smarter move is usually to handle the items that create immediate doubt. Fresh paint, landscaping, cleaning, minor repairs, lighting, decluttering, staging, and strong photography. Then price the larger projects honestly. Let the next buyer make those bigger decisions on themselves. And here's why Zillow cannot tell you what your home is worth. Zillow does not know you have the better lot. It does not know your house backs up to a preserve. It does not know your street has no through traffic. Your roof is newer. Your dock has better, deeper water. Or your kitchen was updated last year. It is pulling broad data. It is not analyzing your actual asset. The real answer comes from looking at your competition, recent sales, buyer demand, condition, location, and what makes your home different from every other property on the market. That is the market right now. It is not bad. It is just more competitive, and the sellers who win are the ones who price correctly. Prepare properly and make buyers feel confident from the moment they see the home. If you own in Jupiter, subscribe to the channel. Every week I break down what is selling, what is sitting, and what buyers are actually paying so that you can make better real estate decisions before you need to make one. And when you are ready to get serious, whether that is in the next month or the next year, go to kylecamerlinck.com/home value. I will give you a straight answer on what I believe your home could realistically sell for today and what I would do to position it correctly. I am Kyle Camerlinck with Tater Realty. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.